Hello, Earth Tribe. This is going to be a quick energy checkup on each of you. So we're going to start with you. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Capricorn, I feel like as we get closer to your season, it's still like 1 month, kind of 1 month away, but still there's this approaching direction to your season. Some of you are feeling like the potent importance that you have in something. It's like some of you feel like you know that in order to improve a situation in your work, within your family, within a group, within, even for some of you, it's like even within the importance you might have within a some sort of, you know, position in society, or there's something big for some of you, a big role, an important role that you're having, that is both kind of very magnetizing, but at the same time terrifying for some of you. So what I want to say is that some of you are in between this energy of power and embodying this power and embodying all of this importance, this authority energy with great dignity and, you know, embracing it, and others as you're still trying to shed here fear or insecurities, or letting go of this intimidation that you're feeling about it. For others, that this is not represented by you directly, is how someone makes you feel. Even there's something here about you're quite intimidated by the presence of someone. Especially if you're meeting someone new, or if you just met someone new, there's someone kind of just like a new energy around you, that it's especially for Capricorns, where this is about a female figure that you've just crossed paths with, or that you're getting to know. This person can really affect you. For some, now this is the tricky thing, for some, this person is going to have an important role in your life, and it's going to affect you for the better. So it's someone that maybe has a good position in their own work, or, you know, has their life kind of figured out, is in control of herself. It could be himself, but I'm just going to stick with the feminine energy because it's so strong here. And that on its own can be what intimidates you. It's like this person feels to be so whole and independent. And if you don't feel that way, this is why kind of you're getting triggered by this person. Or it could be because just of the role that they have. Like, it could be a public figure, it could be an important person, just that stands out quite a lot from the regular people in your life. The same thing if this is a love interest. It's like you're afraid to not match up this person, basically. For others of you, you're having this effect as well on someone. So if you're wondering why someone is not leveling up, why someone is not, you know, coming towards you, because I feel like you're very much, some of you are very much in your position, like, I'm here, I'm not going to chase, so come to me. And if you feel like they're not coming and you're waiting, it's not because they don't care. I feel like you're really somehow intimidating to this person. For others of you, there's something about detox. Some of you have been receiving signs of something. So if you have been receiving signs that you need a detox, or that you need to clear out something, even if it's not a physical thing, but emotionally, mentally, or in terms of the environment you're in, please follow that guidance. There's something about follow the guidance of the signs. Be aware of the signs, especially again as we move deeper into your season. So next, let's see Taurus. What's the energy with Taurus? Taurus, let me see just something here. This might be a theme for the Earth tribe about magnetizing and sensuality here. So Taurus, you're very, very, very attractive right now. There's a lot of attraction towards you, you know, because it's like your Venusian traits are really expressed outwardly more than usual. It's like there's a lot. It could be because, you know, Venus in Scorpio, which is your opposite sign, is making this interesting reflection from Scorpio to Taurus, where there's this, which is an axis, that speaks about power and, you know, sensuality and sexuality as well. So I feel like there's something about reversals. It's interesting. So if you have felt, Taurus, that you were, you know, like you were insecure about yourself, down, if you have felt like this lack of self-love or self-worth or appreciation, if you haven't, you know, lately like enjoyed looking at yourself in the mirror, just didn't felt like you have much power or effect as you would like to have, know that this is really changing. You're going to start to feel very, very, very powerful. So much so that you could be attracting, you know, more than you can handle, meaning that suddenly there can be this boom of attention, a lot of, you know, love offers at the same time, a lot of options, a lot of suitors, a lot of different avenues when it comes to work, when it comes to money, when it comes to whatever it is that you're most desiring to attract right now. And this can make you feel a little bit, I have to say, like for some of you, it's like you could be feeling like something is driving you a little bit crazy right now. There's this energy of insanity of how things can turn in a second. And some of you is this feeling of how did something change so much so fast. So if you feel like you have been stuck on something, know that very, very soon something is about to change to your favor. I also feel that though it's important to, especially when it comes to love, it's important to use discernment here. Especially if what you're after, it's like deep soul connections, real love. It's important within the options some of you might be having. It's important to discern who is after you, again, for you or for your appearance, your, you know, physical energy, or your money even, because that's the dark side of Scorpio energy, which represents, again, the type of dynamic of partnerships you attract. For some, it's this incredible, you know, out of this world, deep soul connection. For others, though, you could be also attracting people that look good in the moment, but they can represent this descent to the underworld. So again, if you have just left that place, that descent into the underworld, if you have just left a dark place, basically, be careful to not be dragged back at it, especially if you know, like, there's an addiction here to love, or the wrong kind of love, or the wrong kind of people. That can be an issue here for some of you. So now let's look into Virgo. What's the energy with Virgo? Yeah, it's also about temptation. Virgos, it's more about temptation. All right. So Virgo, you also need to be careful here that you're not getting yourself into a trap, by something that looks very, very tempting to do, to accept, to engage with, and then it ends up having consequences, especially when it comes to your soul. So there's something here that it's eating you up, or could be eating you up from the inside already, if this is something you already have fall into, committed to, and that you're realizing the high cost that is having on you or on your life. It's like this understanding that right now, everything that is presented to you, being in terms of work, money offers, money dealings, investments, or relationships, everything comes here with a price. So it's important to realize what that price is and what the catch is. If you're still contemplating something, you aren't sure if you're going to do something, accept something, because there's this intuitive understanding that, okay, this looks good, this is good, but what's the catch? There is a catch. So that's the confirmation here. Yes, there is a catch. So that's why you need to understand what the catch is, to know if it's something you can put up with, if it's something that is worth long term. The thing is that short term is really going to look worthy and be good, but long term, it can end up being costly. For other Virgos, there's also this energy of beauty. It's like Beauty and the Beast energy kind of feeling here. So it's like the more you bloom with your beauty, with your charm, you know, with your everything you have, like your best qualities, the more those are visible, those are apparent, the more your energy is beautiful and pure and loving, you can feel like the more like it's like how come that is, that this feeling like, how come that I'm such a good person and I keep being a good person and I just attract here, you know, the worst. For some of you Virgos, this is a dynamic that you're in. It's like you're attracting shadow energy, people that are mirroring, and circumstances that are mirroring to you something about your shadow that you're struggling with, or that you haven't internalized, you know, integrated as also being present within you. So there's this issue of this archetype of the beauty of the Beauty and the Beast is very interesting, because it's like we hold the beauty and the beast inside, right? So for some Virgos, it's the understanding of your inner beast. Your inner beast is what's being called up here, maybe through the eyes of someone else, maybe through the actions and behaviors of others, yes, but the intention of this type of experiences is not to harm you, it's not to punish you, it's to push you into this understanding of something you're struggling to understand about your own psyche. For other Virgos, it's something is there's this devouring energy. So it's like your desires can be very, very intense right now. So it could be hard to resist temptation because of that, because of the intensity of your desires. But if there's a time to use logic, Virgo, is right now. It's like, it's one of those moments until the end of the month. So until the end of the week, basically, just try to keep yourself in check and away from temptations, because there's something about it that you need to acknowledge. Like, you need to really evaluate if you want to pay this price or not. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for all of you that have been listening, liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, and please keep doing so. Hopefully we'll talk with each other soon.